What is happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the Rodgers Report, where we bring you the hottest takes and the biggest plays as they happen. The sports world never sleeps, and neither do we. Get ready because we've got a rapid-fire rundown of the must-know updates that are shaking things up right now. We're starting with a massive quarterback debut that has everyone talking. After a long journey, Aaron Rodgers has officially hit the field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and his first drive, pure magic. This wasn't just any touchdown. It was a streak-breaking moment for the Steelers' offense, something they haven't achieved in over a year. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, we've got a story that hits close to home for MetLife Stadium. Rodgers is making his return to the very place he called home for the past 2 seasons, but this time, he's wearing the black and gold of the Pittsburgh Steelers. After a stint with the New York Jets that was filled with Super Bowl dreams and ultimately disappointment, Rodgers is back in action. We'll dive into the emotional return and what it means for both him and his former team. But the action doesn't stop with just one quarterback story. We're also breaking down some of the most electrifying highlights from that Steelers versus Jets matchup. Get ready for some incredible plays, including that pivotal touchdown pass from Rodgers to Ben Skowronek that had the crowd on its feet. Plus, we've got defensive fireworks, a massive field goal, and jaw-dropping catches that define the game. And we're capping off this explosive update with a closer look at that crucial first-quarter touchdown drive by Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. It was a statement drive, showcasing exactly what Rodgers can bring to Pittsburgh. You're going to want to see how this all unfolded. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Rodgers Report, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you in the next one. Rodgers' Pittsburgh debut shatters a year-long drought. It took Aaron Rodgers just one single drive to accomplish what the Pittsburgh Steelers offense couldn't do all of last season: score an opening drive touchdown. This electrifying start in his Steelers debut against the New York Jets isn't just a feel-good moment. It's a significant indicator of a potential offensive resurgence. The streak, which saw the Steelers consistently struggle to find the end zone early in games with previous quarterbacks Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, is officially broken. Rodgers wasted no time demonstrating his veteran presence, audibling at the line and masterfully leading the offense down the field. The touchdown pass, a perfectly executed play-action strike to Ben Skowronek, highlights a strong early connection with offensive coordinator Arthur Smith's scheme. Questions about how the former MVP would adapt to Smith's system have been immediate, but this opening sequence silenced many doubters. Beyond the touchdown, Rodgers' command of the offense, including his ability to read defenses and make quick adjustments, has been evident, offering a stark contrast to recent Steelers quarterback play. The defense also showed flashes, but early struggles in the run game and the need for the offense to consistently move the chains will be key areas to watch. Fans and analysts are buzzing about the immediate impact Rodgers has had, with many seeing this as a potential turning point for the Steelers season and their quest for a playoff win after a decade-long drought. The hope is that this offensive spark will ignite the entire team and lead to more consistent scoring and, ultimately, success. But is this just the beginning of Rodgers' success in Pittsburgh? Next, we head back to where it all started for Rodgers' Jets tenure, as he returns to MetLife Stadium for a highly anticipated matchup. Rodgers' emotional return to MetLife Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is back at MetLife Stadium, but this time, he's not wearing the green and white of the New York Jets. After a tumultuous 2 seasons with the Jets, marked by Super Bowl aspirations and a career-altering injury just 4 snaps into his debut, Rodgers is making his return as the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This homecoming is far more than just a change of scenery. It's a deeply personal moment for the veteran QB. The narrative surrounding Rodgers' departure from the Jets is complex. Released by the team in the offseason, Rodgers expressed dissatisfaction with how his exit was handled by the new regime. Despite the lingering feelings, both Rodgers and the Jets have downplayed any revenge narrative leading up to the game. During warm-ups, Rodgers was seen exchanging warm embraces with former teammates like Breece Hall and Quinnen Williams, showcasing the respect and camaraderie built during his time there. His trade to the Jets in 2023 instantly elevated them to championship contenders, but his season-ending Achilles tear 4 snaps into his debut extinguished those hopes. He did return last season, posting respectable numbers, but struggled with mobility and further leg injuries. This game also features a unique quarterback storyline on the other side, with Justin Fields, who signed with the Jets in March, facing his former team. The matchup marks a historic NFL first. Quarterbacks starting Week 1 for teams they began the previous season with. The stakes are high for Rodgers as he seeks to prove he can still perform at an elite level and lead the Steelers, while the Jets look to build on their own future. Could this return spark a new chapter for Rodgers? Next, we break down the explosive highlights from that very game, including a stunning touchdown pass. Steelers vs. Jets, a highlight reel of explosive plays. Get ready for the best of the best from the intense matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. This game was packed with thrilling moments, from game-changing touchdowns to bone-rattling defensive hits. Headlining the offensive fireworks is Aaron Rodgers, who connected with wide receiver Ben Skowronek for a crucial touchdown, a play that not only put points on the board, but also broke a significant offensive streak for the Steelers. Another key offensive moment came when Rodgers found wide receiver Calvin Austin III for an 18-yard touchdown, showcasing the chemistry building between the new quarterback and his pass catchers. The Steelers' special teams also delivered, with kicker Chris Boswell nailing a massive 60-yard field goal that proved critical. On the defensive front, T.J. Watt was a force, bringing down Jets quarterback Justin Fields multiple times and disrupting their offense. Jalen Ramsey also delivered a massive hit on Garrett Wilson, setting the tone for the Steelers' defense. Fans on social media are raving about the intensity and the standout performances, especially from the Steelers' defensive unit and Rodgers' early success. The combination of offensive firepower and defensive grit has the fanbase excited about the team's potential this season. The highlight reel captures the raw energy and pivotal plays that made this game a must-watch. But how did that first touchdown drive set the tone for the rest of the game? We're diving deeper into that crucial opening drive next. Rodgers' masterclass, first drive TD put Steelers on the board. Witness the moment Aaron Rodgers officially announced his arrival in Pittsburgh with a picture-perfect touchdown drive in his Steelers debut against the New York Jets. This opening sequence wasn't just about scoring. It was a statement of intent and a historic breakthrough for the Steelers' offense. From the outset, Rodgers displayed the kind of veteran poise and command that Steelers fans have been longing for. The 65-yard, 9-play drive culminated in a spectacular 22-yard touchdown pass, a play that immediately erased a year-long drought of opening drive touchdowns for the team. This accomplishment is particularly significant given the offensive struggles the Steelers faced last season. Rodgers orchestrated the offense with precision, utilizing play action and finding open receivers, including a notable 23-yard catch-and run by DK Metcalf that showcased his ability to extend plays. The connection with his receivers was evident, with multiple significant gains throughout the drive, setting the stage for the impressive touchdown. Social media exploded with reactions to Rodgers' flawless opening drive, with many highlighting the immediate impact and leadership he brought to the field. Analysts are pointing to this drive as proof of concept for the Steelers' offensive strategy and Rodgers' fit within it. The success of this initial drive has ignited optimism among the fanbase, who are eager to see if this momentum can be sustained throughout the season and lead to a successful campaign. What an incredible start to the game! Now, let's wrap up all the top stories with a quick recap and our call to action. And that's a wrap on today's explosive sports update. We saw Aaron Rodgers break a Steelers streak with his debut TD, witnessed his emotional return to MetLife Stadium, broke down the epic highlights from the Steelers-Jets clash, and relived that game-changing first drive touchdown. Don't miss a single play, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll catch you next time on the Rodger Report.